This is a quick one. Now, or the audience at us. So, for now, a damage, one they deserve a Ballon d'Or.
Camera say, na Ballon d'Or no.
Yeah.
Maybe I will continue to say, say, season way, no other player, and now Bobo, a contributor to the team in crucial stages. In normal games, in average games, are contributing from A to Z. A chain Lamine Yamal.
Obiso kakase, Obiso contribute to more. The team no, akwaje a Champions League. A so chain BBBA a war Europe. And so, because Lautaro Martinez ne Dembele our final. Dembele bet my win a treble.
But
and Barcelona nya treble intimi nko bia anamebwa
Barcelona nya treble
se nko je treble na yi Ballon d'Or nke betima for baby Dembele je treble ade intimi se for baby
Dembele ne born from that. You see, it's not like I want to be. I don't want to be biased. To be very honest, okay. The Dembele argument, I don't get it.
Would deserve it.
Dembele was starting so Bobo in that bank. Even this year, now all Bobo no. Has he been better than Lamine or even Rafinha? You see, also the Dembele argument is that we need to pick someone to compete the Barca guys. Barcelona player Beji and EMP will be my name Beji. With all due respect.
They say you starts in every month.
Oh, numbers we cannot say ye statistics
because about numbers will be changed Lamine.
Oh, say numbers in the year 2025 Mbappe any Dembele one as goes kese. Say numbers then the mufama Kylian Mbappe. And I know that Mbappe hit say 40 goals. Ken 40 goals na sembe na okra okan. We say 40 goals they go see saying. Me but try to say numbers in there then we should also be starting to argue about Kylian Mbappe. My point is that numbers are very important. And a ball nankasa so ball important. Say your numbers nkwa Rafinha our numbers this season pa. But is it better than Lamine Yamal? See Ejina Park no so ball na. Lamine
you nim ko form age Ballon d'Or na ebi mo gina pitch no so better chomo ba o mo de numbers.
Patch why mo?
Maybe say you need
maybe it's a question because say your numbers in common the only argument for Dembele and he has scored this number of goals, he has assisted this number of goals. The same people when we were pushing for Haaland because of the numbers, you said football is not about numbers. And I mean what? Haaland dear drew where near Casa Haaland has goals. Opia said Debbie and your numbers. You should born Nankasa bo. So you should born Nankasa bar. None of these plays and I bought chain Lamine Yamal.
So this four Lamine a Ballon d'Or winner. Said in Ubie ka Mawuse Kopa Makabi Capello Akabi as players in
pure football on common.
So it's almost the pure football.
Pure football.
Pure football.
Oh, the last Ballon d'Or, Yadima Rodri. Rodri did not have the numbers, but we looked at the football now. But you see, me can goals near assisting here.
Okay.
And it is not as if Lamine Yamal on your goal and on assisted. The guy is scoring and assisting in crucial games. So the numbers game, then yes, I could produce.
So now we have two players omo in terms of trophies, and the big ones. Waje Laliga, waje Copa del Rey. Or you're far better, and also you're better in terms of individual ball.
Exactly.
Now your two players are almost so closer. Almost so a couple final of the Champions League. Lautaro Martinez. You funny say Dembele about hat-trick in the Champions League final. Argument beba bibi to me unya shout kakra ubi into me cause then Barca players in the do sa nkomo de bema no.
Me den nyamia say French Liga me hwebi. I don't watch only PSG in the Champions League. Afi Dembele has not played better football than Vitinha.
Vitinha, yeah.
I'm telling you this.
So show me you know.
Me say enye Champions League na kwahwe highlights na beka wo. But Vitinha has played better football than Dembele. Kivicha Kvaratskhelia back January. He's not giving them numbers, but look at the ball the guy is playing. Not to disrespect Dembele, he has done well. But a cup Ballon, common a different no. How influential and a why year for a team. Look at a 17-year-old boy. Not big games on checking out to big games. Akurano on CSC. Big games, he calls for the ball. Give me the ball. Let me be influential in the game. The only problem Lamine Yamal, I want to say, there are lots of people who think, say, Usadodo, yeah, the manwa, you good football anymore, say, and the 17-year-old, and beje Ballon d'Or. Home say, Uncle Fobi or Mojins, ha? Ronaldo won the Ballon d'Or at age 21. As at that time, no, never see that, but the ball now Ronaldo bono. It was strange. Because Ronaldo saw PSV. It did more about Barcelona. I can't bear 49 games, no, I said 47 goals. Or football, no, or being team stopping. Look, I could have a ball, no ball. What is the difference in that? He's doing well. He is playing well, even on one colleagues. Madrid for players, Eka. People, footballers are on one Sunday boy in Gina Park, so coaches, Eka. So what's your problem? Akwani Bepi Padiebi. He's going to break Ronaldo's record, age 21. Yes, he will break it. About a 17-year-old player, Waji Ballon d'Or. And then next season, we Akwani started so also or Sophie Euros na boy, you know. Or Sophie Euros no pick form. And no do Roma season anymore. I see so Obabe stop it. Game will be our bo. The only problem Lamine Yamal want to say, Edum Pempen Swabi. Na born boy any day, echen goals or beshe. Edu left will be not born boy any day, echen goals or beshe. Next season, I'm expecting Barcelona to give the penalty duties to the boy. Oh, everything should be about this boy because we are getting now we are going into a terrain. Numbers will play games. Numbers will play crucial role.
Lewandowski
say there. Say you the Ballon d'Or everything is about the boy.
Because next season obviously just number 10.
Of course, it's so much penalty duties in the man.
No, the penalties count.
Now when see swampa sense you be numbers. We shall Hafinya bo boy. Ne level ne Lamine. Enye nka hye me ya bo short a o bo no adwen no akura no go no hye do hu e
o kan dey I say okay catch nkofobia ma baji bi da
yeah
nkofo de nkantuma jibebre o ntimo ya na ma careful
so person who so bi ni ball ba hwe Lamine Yamal go a share against Espanyol no me pese me kwechi na confuse you hwe technique na the ball no enye short bebre o che say ogu ni na animu. But the ball now born accurate. Can come on be any hobby.
Because I think Lamine Yamal and Kofa Dremaswa Antonio Rudiger can last year.
Aye.
On board classic Rihanna Rudiger.
Very well.
This boy say Satana
that was last year. Oh no last year Tom.
Okay.
Oh I can say no Lamine for Ballon d'Or.
Okay.
Yenina no miankasa. Ye ra January mu nyina na me pushi Mo Salah ni ade but
Rafinha mo.
Ani Rafinha mo but Charlie akura no. You cannot stop this guy. Ken Samu. Anyway, let's say
I'm fan of Champions League. And it was this Madrid for no.
Oh any day.
Madrid for the
oh say
but this four mo machi Omo first, second, third, fourth. So numbers in the Bama the Lataro Martinez free.
Say ye Kobo Club World Cup. Minimum
Club World Cup. No minimum say FIFA.
Minimum what will happen.
Account. Club World Cup count.
Oh account.
And also Kobo Club World Cup.
Baby, that's the only minus say a womb. But Obebo Nations League. And he started league no so so. We say that time na ye to aba. Inti recency bias also placed. Inti na me say for now. Lamine ye ko ye nim no. Because I don't know what will happen at the
Champions League final. Club World Cup.
Yeah, exactly.
And Barcelona and Club World Cup. Or man qualify.
Unless say play be big giddy, but for now, dear, I don't see any convo bia. Can me patch here the Mr. Hansi Flick. He be more Jeff Hansa and you quite say so.
Me will say Ababa will be hearing him. Oh yeah.
Ababa was say.
Ababa have fair be say no she Flick and na when no one way. And so was happy channel so the buy.
Say any dear and on say any je ba Sao, some say Gerard Martin, Abaya Bidi, Sebi, or Nenufu Atuo, na Gerard Martin is signed also.
Sign a man.
Into the Jeba.
I look what you're saying.
We feel it.
And yes, sir, and yes, sir. Or father, send a papa.
There,
or send a papa.
there. When Neniajan, said a Kwame, I need to ask to be I will be paying on Kwame. Hey, Kwame. Kwame. Can't be part your tea. They tell say, Hansi Flick, no. Timer Barcelona for Omobetua Bana Laporta, Eba Bebano. Laporta, ne personal on the right hand man, Rafa used Otanen and Antepa. They first met Hansi Flick and Yedeko. Mobia Majena fans. The first meeting, Hansi Flick and Rafa used Anumpono. The meeting was with Ralf Rangnick, former Manchester United coach. And Laporta catches open coach is over president. And Ralf Rangnick about 4 coaches, 4 German coaches at the man. About Thomas Tuchel, about Julian Nagelsmann, about Jurgen Klopp, and about Hansi Flick. And I said, these are coaches that Barcelona should go for. Name them, the most complete one, Hansi Flick. Sometimes not on many Barcelona president. Now, president, you know, they wanted to do it, but sometimes no one say now or you engaged with the German national team. And na deko omujaya no de ne muana ejazavia babaye de dwuma. When they started having issues, Deco started to have issues with Xavi. Coaches are na ye hwe omwanim no emo bia renfio na Deco favorites. Let na ye Rafa Marquez. Ongai Rafa Marquez no ye dwuma ye pa won kwada animu.
Okay.
Me ba cho Ralf Rangnick any wa boss bobia ye fan koma no because or your proper presentation catch master said the only coach of beboa mo Hansi Flick. Na sa papa na me respect the power. Sa Ralf Rangnick.
I on Ronaldo so nya de no.
Oh, ni nya issues kakra bia. They share dem me feel Ralf Rangnick ne say.
Ronaldo so teacher ne onye coach.
Me kai if you did them 2019 war baby be a story be say Ralf Rangnick can recommend a young guy be from Argentina Julian Alvarez. The minimum no. Me question no ana sometimes no ma recommending am man you me question am akwa we ni born yas agero me be can crowd radio so only for me to hear about 2 or 3 months after Man City afano akura ne ba ye so be ewu Ralf Rangnick I respect him a lot but he insisted to say yanko for Hansi mra Hansi ba obeye dwuma no ken truth be told Hansi Flick he appointed no we could not discuss him much that time no attention ni nyina ye Nico Williams wama Barcelona for any more guase Barcelona will have a bad season me jitu me am see hey I never expected say Barcelona will have this particular season and I know say a lot of people do know very well say Barcelona will never have this kind of season say Barcelona do some pempensuo we ya without Nico Williams with all the in someone go for Kafa Barca one it is all the handiwork of Hansi Flick.
But that's say Ederson and your Hansi Flick and Ralf Rangnick but
for ni ashefo na awie after say enra Barcelona ewini the Spanish Premier La Liga how are Barcelona supporters mu coach abaso how are Barcelona celebrating sa title we anankofo busa Barcelona for say Barcelona nje Champions League La Liga na maje enti ade na mu celebrate to say team awaje UEFA Champions League bi ana say u coach no league no de maje enti kwan amofa so coach na baso no ade na mu yes because nkofo nti how Barcelona celebrate sa title we omo nti ase ana nkofo bisa sa questions they say enye Champions League La Liga keke ba mu celebrate to say maje Champions League na nkofo nti sa de na second asema mi bebu se wo you the right person na me pese me busa wo se adwuma bi foforo bi adwuma foforo bi na ye fa nipa bi be hye ho na nkofo ka se nipa yi ayakofa na ba se adwuma foforo yi ontimi mpagya adwuma no ontimi ma adwuma ne nkoso ontimi nye successful a echese nkofo ne doubt me bo by the moment the first year I was say adwuma na wakofa ne foforo no utimi ye successful a how do you feel say unya nyidie sonko because okofa adwuma no ye won nkofo mu ka say untimi nye untimi mpedi adwuma ne ma ne nko ba bi e wo say duru by first 1 year na why you successful a unya different feeling bi enije na unya no eye sonko eno ana Hansi Flick ne Barcelona for ne eye no bankofo nte Barcelona for na se time a Barcelona ede Hansi Flick omudi adwuma ma Hansi Flick no check Barcelona situation at the time I know omudi adwuma ma Hansi Flick that previous season na Barcelona ekofa Hansi Flick the financial status of Barcelona na eye very bad na Barcelona sika semu enkoyi so financially na Barcelona engina position ye ana Hansi Flick ebe fa adwuma no on the field of play before say Hansi Flick eba be for Barcelona that previous season Laliga went me anje UEFA Champions League odru quarter final Copa del Rey odru quarter final Super Copa Real Madrid actually ne 4-1 before say Hansi Flick eba for Barcelona dwumadie no sa previous season na Real Madrid oye Barcelona for main competitor na wahye Barcelona ewo every single match awehia Barcelona so Hansi Flick eba for Barcelona bobukuo no financially na Barcelona nya the best on the field of play na Barcelona nya the best so nkofo ka kire Hansi Flick say Barca adwuma no ontimi inform onye bibia this season La Liga mpokrom ka kire so mbedi third Champions League omo ka so mbe free mu ntem na nkofo ni gidie wo Hansi Flick and this current Barcelona team nim ye be share transfer na se no the only player Barcelona team ka so tis ka kese kofa no was Dani Olmo na fe na Eric Garcia mu free loan a return so who say clearly na nyoma nse dan hye ye informa Barcelona including Barcelona supporters na nkasa na omo doubt Hansi Flick any omo season any players e krom no by uche the Hansi Flick aye with Barcelona one what change omo mentality that's the most important thing aboa Barcelona season we making sure say we ma Barcelona different identity on the field of play and that different identity anyhow one players no relate no and my Barcelona players no enya self belief and confidence na omudi si akan no we are talking about a coach obaye no most of Barcelona players ni bebre o ho a no mo form no form by coach na be improve sa players no typical example Rafinha we improve no Inigo Martinez hwehwa wa wetime improve sa brand we majority of them players no coach ne ba wa be improve omo and we say you see the 14 players of Cruyff every single coach about Barcelona you see the 14 players of Cruyff or yes successful Hansi Flick by wa ba you sa 14 players of Cruyff the main competitor Real Madrid this season baby watching bia no or say no bono so clearly so what check the why this season or the La Liga or the Copa del Rey or the Super Copa Echese Hansi Flick ne Barcelona no omo ye the best was Spain currently and na Europe mpokra do say omo ntimi ankoje the ultimate that's the UEFA Champions League odru semi final obi hu Barcelona modembo and say wo check this season Barca one of the best footballers ubehu ewo Europe enti say ne Barcelona supporters and Barcelona team no gi omani omo bo coach na Barca allow them because in kofa no omo doubt Barcelona bo boko ni this season no omasisa ama yese nkofo ba benya gidie wo mumu and after the game no omoji trophy no ana Lamine Yamal dey asem bi tuudwa enken Lamine Yamal asem no dey tuudwa no o sit the nkofo hu this season no we cry ya ahase na next season afi na nkofo be hu Barcelona yi o sit the nkofo hu ni this season no eye ketekete krokra na kwan o mafa so ahye omu project no ene kwan no nam so no next season e kono nkofo be hu Barcelona yi entimi am ye Madrid ni no memeti ho na mehwe Barcelona this season time Hansi Flick be fa boboku no how about transform Barcelona how am dominating Spain how am dominating the main competitor Real Madrid na wetimi achieve sa titles we ya may allow Barcelona for mama Germany no congratulate you mo and mo gidie say Barcelona team from next season kono nyoma besesa big ups to Barcelona Hansi Flick ababa be adwuma and they most likely say Ballon d'Or no Barcelona players na be dominate me enyem nwa say ye Ballon d'Or na ye benye Barcelona player obe win Ballon d'Or on besa dominate so this season Barcelona to me the best team was Spain ye nye de bebre na say na Barcelona for ni su bayene almost enti na brabo na nkasa etie ken ma men ko Liverpool kakra football na wo ho na nyanyamesem football ayebo sese enye fair sports football eye mafia se wani nya din a ye betwa fa osu de bia ade kronti a make us asem we about Liverpool team ne say Real Madrid ekofa Arnold free as Liverpool for no ewuro muzigi ni omuzagem omo ye de wo so omo ye bia so mema Arnold atna oko free Liverpool for enya kapre omelusu omo key player ade a Real Madrid de ayo omo no na Liverpool for tiska 36 million pounds in 2021 eko Leipzig and omo kofa Abrante friend say Konate omo de Abrante ne by na Liverpool for believe say on be understudy Van Dijk because ente bia Van Dijk be free sin nim enti so obesua obehye Van Dijk kanase a ebeye kakra no on ebeye commander obeye the main pillar e wo Liverpool for ekire ho na Abrante ne contract ebewu 2026 June 30th and ebewu Liverpool for air try say on be renew Konate a contract di amano up to date Liverpool for say Abrante no en renew ye offer no mo di amano so no ontimi mo mu any response enti Liverpool for na suspect Konate kakra no mo say enyoma na anode ye no a odi free bobo konim no the same thing na Konate ye as a subaye na anode da ne di na wentimi renew ne contract no Konate ye the same thing na Liverpool for air suspect Real Madrid for say Real Madrid for na da Abrante no already Real Madrid for the proposal ko Liverpool for say omo pe Konate and Liverpool for reject his bid no na diama Liverpool for ye ma shi omo pani ye say Real Madrid for chief scout Juni Calafat ekoshia Luis Alonso oye one of the negotiators was Stella omo koshia Four Seasons Hotel Madrid Chromo into hotel no ana Canada Facebook say no hotel na Juni Calafat ana Luis Alonso on a representative Abrante friend say Konate omo koshia Four Seasons Hotel Madrid Chromo na agency na Konate wo mu no ɛhɔ asusu na Kamavinga wo enti sa panyimfo mienu we koshia wo hɔ a yesin komodie na ɛkɔ so wɔ saa hotel hɔ no omo convince Konate say ma ni renew ne contract with Liverpool na nka 2026 no ombre free ana Real Madrid for sa epesom de sa de ni bi di Liverpool for and na Liverpool for say there be the Real Madrid for the yomo no enye fair and omo mo bu afu ken very simple say Liverpool for etata Abrante friend say Konate omo ne kasa na o say chinchina on renew the contract omo nton no because omo nton na next season bet na no nso ko free a e say two key players Arnold ana Konate we jam mo ko free so very simple if Liverpool for Epe Konate they will do everything to renew his contract by say Konate ka say chinchina on renewal e was Liverpool for turn animu ya by dia was Liverpool for ti ase na say football no Florentino Perez no ade man stay wo top no oye mafia in a fair means ono no on use illegal means bobe mafia ana football nya nyamesem enti Real Madrid for free no mo fa no omo ni Madrid kronti say de say Konate ana Real Madrid for person omo ba free na me be wie na me nkɔ wie o Chelsea ni United game nim kakra bi and Chelsea any excuse than to win this game because Chelsea person qualify for UEFA Champions League next season Manchester United a concentration with Europa League no because when you say oji Europa League na waje trophy one cut trophyless asama ni take it next season okobo UEFA Champions League so na Manchester United for a concentration wo and to say o petit me wo say ene o show high level of commitment ni seriousness ekosra e wo say ye Chelsea boboku no already we lose against Newcastle I want to compete for the sports o last game Obesa but Nottingham Forest. Our signing ni compete some bet me into the UEFA Champions League next season. So say Chelsea bet me win game we are. And what say on level of seriousness no ekosro. And you most likely say Manchester and Pokran say ne or rest players ni bia enye mwa. Chelsea enya Nicholas Jackson. Chelsea enya Nkunku. So Chelsea ebe use a force number 9 in the shape of Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto and obe use as the number 9. Now are running behind defenders. Na Chelsea use Enzo, Cole Palmer Anna Caicedo in the midfield. And again back what Chelsea was so all out. Manchester team we ankasa or one key players in Pokrano on there in the Premier League, most especially our away games. And the semi team B, I'm in a winning game we are. Me expect Chelsea so be winning. So a story now here about Kopama. Kopama see players now we meeting. Baby on person mo bonus season no a Champions League. Her baby I say Lamine Yamal nam. Ono Kopama na be na num say this season the best player Lamine Yamal. So ono Kopama no bedru sa level na. I also compete at the highest level. That's the UEFA Champions League. So me expect a win for Chelsea and Enyumri against Manchester United.
Okay, Chelsea United and Biggie. Also found the Premier na your name come kakra.
There's a rising star in the French League and football. Abrante in the Ryan Sheki. Na area reports by Chelsea and the agent our player to Liverpool and Manchester United. We're afraid these two clubs. So Abrante are available. So move here no be baba be see a kind of more. Now Abrante release clause 22.5 million euros. Enti no and no more di hon kobo no ma fa Abrante no. Na baby Abrante ni gina no. Say be already these two teams na onua no no a. Obeka sa akwada na nko no gongo see a kind from Liverpool. To be honest, or Manchester United na so Liverpool bobo na between the two. Ene ye bisa say hwan na the next Premier League e betimi aba obeje a obebo Liverpool. Ye bisa say hwan na next season Champions League obetimi age a obebo Liverpool. In fact, for the next 5 to 10 years, se bibia an say be din so obeyi Manchester United so obetimi age Premier League and the Champions League. Den Liverpool na obebo. It for a young player was so. Now open opportunity. Adibe peja ne ho football career mu de. Certainly obepe so choose Liverpool at the expense of Manchester United. But in Liverpool, position na Abrante ne bono. The right wing position. E hono na Mohamed Salah ebo. It is okwa. Ryan Sheki to compete with Mohamed Salah is extremely difficult. Will Liverpool bobo ko him. Otimi san so behind the lead striker which is the number 10 position as we speak. Player obo honum so bo Salah. O you no ni free honum a. Liverpool team need in come so mo benya Florian Wirtz. In fact, in common say omo na taking the lead as we speak. Possible so mo be sign Abrante no. And or your player why establishing ho should you go there na so no so ba e be difficult the Amasheki so benya position wo the other flank so Abrante any team bo because or ambidextrous maybe obetimi abo but the woman say it is also a position for Cody Gakpo and Luis Diaz because Liverpool has to best strengthen the striking department and John Konko force one bia na co create opportunity and as space e the amaobi it I believe the quality na Abrante any kitano so Petrofis and Manimu ya there Liverpool are the best option. But the progression of football muna ordinary one, it is Manchester United in the sense that Manchester United team that all says here. Every department up front says here can find out. The only player yes safe and so Manchester United yet line up a forward line player. Ube to me a boni dinsa yet then obe jinem no starting. Even if other players be Remo Bruno Fernandes. Who you only free one more player be owo ni mu honum bia no oba na obo homodin kwa dia obetimi a compete no for position no and Ryan Sheki ball na wabo numbers o de ama Leon Boboko no this particular season we about 29 league games 29 no we share 8 goals and we assist 10 18 goal contribution the best for Manchester United is Bruno Fernandes on also so able games makoma 34 ken or share 8 goals and or assist 9 17 goal contribution from 34 games and two different leagues but numbers now Ryan Sheki Diamano Bruno Fernandes there and Morone so it's certainly even if the best player at Manchester United impo and on only numbers and any dear Ben say and I say Bruno dear Sumpoa then how much more the other players and I believe the Manchester United team would be a perfect fit for the player. We shouldn't forget that he's still 21 or a lot of years ahead. To be about 2-3 years in poor Manchester United, no that good progression. Now for any do. Now Manchester United platform, the NTV man the all rebium, no be movie honor. It is going to be better than to be movie to Liverpool at this stage. A typical example is Federico Chiesa. And I believe sir Ryan Sheki decided to choose Manchester United. Nomra Medina any more honum. And even if there are other players in poor, can number 10 position also to Timmy Bono. Ruben Amorim is the coach. Otimibo 2 number 10s. The left number 10 and then the right number 10. And on only ambidextrous. No, obetimi abo any position. Say Bruno Bebo the right side in power. He's still the obetimi the left number 10 at the United. And I believe that he's going to be a good player for the team. And we are called Bisuswako AC Milan. Ama AC Milan and Penny for Dinko. We didn't come on. We almost place call. Call normal place in the to coach a friend is Mauricio Sarri, the former Chelsea coach. AC Milan o marketer o pe coach no mu feel say nipa obetimi abo o man se samba team nim Mauricio Sarri na me hu sa story na na de ba me team ni say AC hu say coach so mo fa recently after Stefano Pioli, no, they made mistakes. And I'm person writing those wrongs. They made mistakes in the sense that we had the opposite of football. No one appointing who coach. It's an other ball at Napoli bar. So when Timmy and the Italian Serie A and Impoa, at least Antonio Conte bana or bar Napoli bobo kunimno. Clearly, HSA they made the right decision. Right decision in the sense that almost for a manager or coach with Italian Serie A and Muda. Ajibida. And what that experience and Napoli pay Italian Serie A and obey me abo mamo magic. But AC Milan they're not entesa. Paulo Fonseca, yes, we're coaching the Italian Serie A, we're coaching Roma Pain. But only track record of winning trophies. Italy. It is all for running in the bar. So I'm not coaching from Mawa. Abra person of Italian Serie A, it was a wrong choice. Consensa also why a consistent Portuguese league mu abon home de Yama FC Porto. But in Italy, no need any form of track record. I don't know some Coco fan by after some Pamo Fonseca. But now Omo who say some bet me I had your person yena also munya coach or what track record wo Italy. No experience. And Mauricio Sarri, the experience in Italian Serie A, at least Oje Serie A trophy ni Diama Juventus Bobo Kono. In Europe, he's been able to win the Europa Cup with a Chelsea Bobo Kono. It's European experience no Obi. Italian Serie A league no be coach woman and also more experience. And I believe the deal way go through. No munya time map papa na. He's going to work very well for AC Milan Bobo Kono. It is a very good call. No make sure. So mo be ha ma sa do na timi abem no be ya Juma Diama AC. Ken Manchester United ne Chelsea game no. Minim de say Chelsea kwan so won for 3 points. Seriously speaking, Chelsea Bobo no abo some good football, but performance na kwa up and down and now perform better. A chenana article. But Manchester United in the league there consistently they have been inconsistent. League ni mu no ne de ne kra. It is a league asem na yeka. Na Chelsea per results. Especially when Ubo we aka last match. O last match only Nottingham Forest ne kwa kobo. And ne say Aston Villa Esha Tottenham na Chelsea anya winner obeba be sign who league log ne so. Na clearly Chelsea ambitions of qualifying for Champions League. Eh free nsa.
United board draw, omni Chelsea board draw be won.
E be nwa pa, I was Chelsea United. Yes. Bona Manchester United bo league ni no. I was Chelsea share. Especially Kopama should at least help because almost striker ni honum. Striker ni honum one of the teams that Kopama penable by Manchester United. Was she on 3 times, was she 4 goals.
Was Palmer share United 3.
Was she 4.
As an Palmer be go.
I was so team bo Chelsea mo munya win.
Medase Messi Abaso me patro booking course na nche ba amofa amo power